Allora, ho bisogno di una cosa prima. Allora, buona o cattiva notizia che sia per voi o per me, oggi oggi sono piatto bruttissimo. Oggi sono prendere il telefono per guardare. Stiamo leggendo. Continuiamo con la missione di gara. Devo anche andare a dormire. Ci ho anche pensato. Però sapete come sono. A voi. Fare niente. Provo a accedere un attimo. Quando guardo il telefono mi sento frustrato. Nel senso che come quando sei tipo al ristorante e stai parlando con qualcuno e qualcuno mentre parli fa o anzi fa semplicemente in un modo o nell'altro pensi che è maleducato. E beh, sono già qua. Una parte ci sta. È già arrivato il posto, vero? Questo l'ho fatto adesso. Non te lo lì che fa, che avvia col telefono. Io so che... Ma... Look at that. Cavolo di mano. Configgi sottoposte dei fatti sospetti. Ah, già, sì. Ma non so cosa è successo.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Esploso olio lab. Perché ci sono tutta la gente che sta scrivendo che è uscito e adesso sono tutti con il nuovo personaggio. Gente che farma dice che farma da 3-4 giorni.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Io vorrei semplicemente avere Ganyu.
Error.
Ah, è uscito il ban. Non so come farmelo vedere, forse ve lo pubblico su Twitter. Oh, non lo so. È uscito il ban. C'è una ragazza che ha lo scudo di letto che abbiamo provato. Poi c'è come principale la ragazza elfa che avevo detto l'altro giorno wow la voglio. Beh vabbè, lo mettiamo qua. È più facile spiegare. Allora, one button. Allora lei è nel banner principale. Un passere. Cos'è una maga questa? No, vado. Però non so se è una IVA. Entra nello stato di piroette, infligge danni in base ai suoi PS. Quando si trova in questo stato, le abilità elementari permettono al nemico di assumere riposo e dinanza della spada, e passi voti, convertendo i danni inflitti in danni da idro. Sì. Questo effetto non può essere annullato. I danni inflitti vengono considerati danni dalle abilità elementari. Quando si trova in uno stato... quando assumete riposo al terzo passo di danza, porre fine allo stato della piroetta e genera uno degli effetti elencati in base alla danza. Un'illusione, la ruota acquatica, danni da aria, uno fa danni da aria, sembra tanto bene. E l'ultimate c'è di... c'è lo scudo eccetera. Poi il secondo personaggio del banner, dell'altro banner, quella riga che vi ho detto già ieri che volevo perché molti mi hanno detto in base al mio playstyle che andrebbe bene. Capisco se è una maga o no. Però secondo me è una maga. Mi ricordo, l'ho letto. Vabbè, in ogni caso quando... Vabbè. Sprigiona vincoli karmici delle piante intorno a sé, infliggendo danni da dentro macchiando fino a 8 avversari colpiti da sé. Ok. Dovrebbe essere una maga. Piccolina. Ah, c'è scritto qua. Ah, è una maga. L'altra è lei? Che ce l'ha fatta vedere il ragazzo ieri. Una studentessa. Ah, solo che la faceva cadere. Che cosa fa lei? Non so, guardiamo. Crea uno scudo, ok, sì, ma ha fatto vedere anche il ragazzo ieri. Assorbe i danni. Ok. Assorbe i danni creo con una 550% di efficacia. Mentre attiva la cortina, crea una stella notturna. Ok. Ok, quindi è già un supporto. Poi l'altra ragazza che ho visto che c'è. Allora abbiamo detto 1, 2, 3. Quella con gli occhiali, una delle rive, che molti dicono che non è buona. Carina.
How did I do that?
What? Dai. Ah, mi piacerebbe anche a me. Vai detto quando vuoi. E poi? Poi non mi ricordo. In caso ci sono loro. Ti pulerò.
Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Penso che provo a pullare lei. E poi non so gli altri banner con Gagno non hanno fatto vedere, magari ci hanno ripensato, non ci sono neanche. Però stavo guardando se l'hanno già messa qua la nuova ragazza. No. Ah, c'è lei anche. La spada. È affidabile vice capo della banda di Yarataki. finalmente l'ha fatto. E lei ha lo scudo. Ripristina PS dei personaggi attivi all'interno dell'area dell'effetto dell'anello. E infligge danni da retro. Mi è piaciuta molto la sua abilità quando l'abbiamo provata. Sinceramente... Ah sì? Sinceramente ci sarebbe averla lei nel team, adesso vediamo. Vabbè. Tutto questo, mi dimentico qualcuno, ditemi. Lei non l'ho ancora visto, sicuramente ci sarà un annuncio da qualche parte, ufficiale. Sì. Andiamo a fare quello.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
C'è la tiratura no. Pietra. Beh, è strano, scritto non ancora fare faccende. C'è. Oh, sembrano. Ah, devo trovare sempre. Grazie Clover for chiudi. Va bene che ci sta. Hey, how are you? I'm doing fine. I came back home now. It's 9 p.m. in Italy, so how are you? Everything is good? We have just completed some requests. I completed the quest, the jungle quest today. It was pretty fun. Now I'm trying to complete like every quest in
Let me scry.
if I
Let's
can.
light it up.
I'll go
Boba, get them.
to another one. Just because I like it that way. Pretty much every
Everybody
game I
stand
play.
back. Swirl, Mark 2. Shadows of Fate.
From the request. More fun. Yeah, I know I'm level 70.
It's no problem.
Animal test 6308.
I just want to do it
Absorption test.
for a little more. Than if I know I'm pretty.
You're not going anywhere.
I mean, I need like to play more music.
Ready to set.
Something I need to do.
Let me scry.
That's
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Flash
really a big fan of here.
Decided by destiny. Animal hypostasis emulation.
I prefer
Nice and spicy.
like I don't know. Really want to do. Really want to
Stand
go
clear.
to another one now. So I don't really like.
You scoundrels!
I'm more more strict stuff, you know, ones that are more open, or people are more friendly. Anyway, I'm enjoying right now playing mirror missions, secondary quests. So,
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
you know,
Plan? What plan?
what plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
Going to the button.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
Adjust.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that?
I think there are bandits. I don't know. There is bandits in the warehouse. I think the Fatui doesn't know.
I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
Finita così.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies.
It's such a cool character, you know?
Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange?
Change.
This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us for Tui.
Okay.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
See a big man with a flames, not so a flamethrower. I don't know how to call it. Like a big guy from the Fatui around the village, looking very suspicious. if I were
always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
We did the right thing, I think. I wonder if we're gonna see it again. Wondering that. Trying to pick up some barrel, you know. That's strange, you know. There is some part of this game that I'm not gonna say they don't make sense, but seems like they want to put some things for trying to, even if, for example, in this story, maybe story is 1 hour long, 2 hour long. No, sometimes they say things or funny things just to make the story more long. In this case, it's like they do that. It was funny, but I really enjoy this story because they, for example, the Shonda story was very fun because they talk about life, about trying to
That's what I call treasure.
what to do in life, or what's really touched in a way, and at the same time, with this story,
Delve into destiny.
they talk about it was
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few weird churls. Let's show them what we got.
they talk about being an intellect
You're toast!
and being an intellect.
Let's light it up.
So
Shadows of fate.
Absorption test.
things is different. Even if
Written in the stars.
she did a great job
That really hurt!
500,000 years ago, trying to protect humans. Everyone
Everybody stand back.
know this. She thinks that she's different.
Animal test 6308.
Yeah, she's different.
Absorption test.
And now we are going to
Boba, get them!
Let me scribe.
I'm gonna finish this fight.
Delve into destiny.
Animal test 6308. Yeah.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Nice and spicy.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Boba, get them! Eat this!
We are trying to allora, si vede tutto.
Animal test 60. Swirl, Mark 2.
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy.
I like this. We want to see more. Oh.
Shadows of fate!
You're the last one?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fate is upon you!
Quite now.
Stand clear. Yeah, animal test 6308. Boba, get them. You're toast.
Huh?
I really want
Delved into destiny!
card.
Stand clear.
Pretty
Animal hypostasis emulation.
higher place than the past.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
It was amazing because
Everybody stand back!
you had this incredible combo with Batman
Let me scry!
and Queen. And the Spectre enemies with those shields, even those shields, there is two different
Huh?
type of enemies. I think they were called Mino. No, Mino.
Shadows of fate!
Yeah.
All clear.
It's called Mino.
Let's look around for the invoice.
And yeah. The first step, they just have a shield made of wood. Yeah. Easy to destroy. Their shield. But the second time we just defeated, they have those shields made out of, I think this, I don't know, yeah, this like your stuff, but when I had Lisa and Bennett and Shankwi, I think is not the right pronunciation anyway, and I don't remember the character I had. They had incredible synergy, incredible fun to destroy in seconds. Yeah, she is.
This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
That's
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
I think Zhongli is yeah, the one of the people who war. That was anyway. Where is it? Something up there. Just X. I. X. That's not what I'm searching for. Why?
This one is
Okay, found.
Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Just need to pick up mean, I have like 100 offense in my inventory, but I don't really want to one day finish them all. So I'm always in the lookout. So, good. I want to. What is gonna happen? Very good. Was die hier, geloof ik? I mean, wait. Maybe it's a personal question, but yeah. And what time is it? Hello.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back.
Miss.
I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about.
Just a little accident with the factory.
Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Ragazzo inglese, c'è
Oh,
ancora.
thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
My English is so bad. Io dico italiano.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Spero solo che ci sarà nel banner in qualche modo, se non c'è. Spero. Perché la vuoi? Sì, guarda, non ci posso credere che il mio inglese è Giochi. No, ma la cosa assurda è che guardo dalla mattina alla sera video in inglese. Io ho detto tardi, quindi penso che qualsiasi persona, se gli chiedi dopo una certa ora di parlare un'altra lingua, ti guarda tipo. Però la verità è che sinceramente inizi. No, vabbè, presumo che sia colpa dell'ora. Chiacchiere, è rimasto un po' male. E vabbè, così dai. Posso sempre parlare inglese, ascoltare ancora in inglese. Perché vabbè. I forgot some things. So,
Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
we are here. All the time. So,
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
found something.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Non sei più sicuro, eh?
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
La ragazza è tranquilla che quando si incavola, si incavola.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters.
Becca.
I'm Master Lu. I didn't.
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
E anche non dire, quando questo quando esce di prigione oppure...
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique?
Ah,
So he told on me behind my back.
adesso si beccano vicino.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
I veri rimborsi fiscali.
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu.
Penso che adesso ha capito che anche se si sente diverso.
Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
Piccolino.
It's
So
actually
captivating.
one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position.
Per essere contro i suoi nemici e guardare affossarsi da dove non appartengono.
That's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
Quindi tanto fa.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Quindi anni fa. Piccolo continuo a parlare.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Stiamo cagando invece. Però non dimenticare.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Che cavolate siamo.
Actually, I've already booked Senua Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Sarà che nel mio titolo dovevo togliere Ingrid. No, non lo so, mi piace qua Ingrid in italiano. Mizzica. Vabbè, oggi sono confuso. My God. In italiano mi sente dire my God. Chi? prenotato. Non lo farò
Senua
vedere.
Kiosk, the place to go for classic Yua dishes.
C'è solo un lato, cioè. Vai! Vedi uno che cioè, non c'è rete. Si prende a mangiare. What's happening? Ah, allora poi siamo già entrati altre volte. O no? No. E a me piacerebbe fare l'entrata della casa della sanità o una cosa del genere. Più robe per i coniglio. Più una biblioteca, più che altro. E no. Però ci sta. So I'm gonna take a seat.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Non ha detto se che.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Vorrei avere la sua personalità. Ma non lo so, boh, forse un pochettino ce l'ho. Queste ragazze qua ci fa un sacco di lavoro, fa un sacco di lavoro, mamma mia. Rispetto. E ogni volta dice, ah, ti aiuto.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
E non c'è, come diceva prima, ah, è da un po' che non vado a porto a fare una passeggiata. Cioè, perché sono sempre lì a lavorare. Ed è contentissimo.
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
Che forte.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too.
Pensavo che eri più giovane.
At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment.
My time is gone.
If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin. I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. but I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness.
Ma l'ho sempre considerate come nient'altro fonte della mia
Huishin, you don't know how important those words are to me.
Finalmente.
You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor, apart from my contract with Rex Lapis. They rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
Bello.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Yeah.
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
È stato vincente.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
Bene.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry!
Parla con la segretaria della mia. Aspetta. Ora ci faccio una foto, così prendo appunto la mia casa. La mia casa reale. Beh, insomma. Sembra così brutto. E questo è un ristorante? Ah scusa, dicono che hanno code chilometri. Ma sono due tavoli. Cioè, scusa. Quello vuol essere un PvP. No? Fossero 5-6 tavoli. Tipo... Ah, pensavo che dovevo tornarmene sopra la dimora di già. Wow, mi è piaciuta davvero tanto, un senegali così forte. Lo dicevo come in inglese, che come dicevo prima di andare, ogni cosa ha una storia. Questo è veramente... Stavolta la morale della storia è stata che
Scry the
Dante
sky.
sei diverso, Dante sei diverso dagli altri, Dante non viene a dire conoscenza,
This should cover
senti
food and drink for
inferiore
a while.
come è successo, penso che quella diceva. La base è che siamo tutti esseri umani. E è giusto così. Mi è piaciuto veramente tanto come cosa. E forse la cosa principale che ci ha spiegato è che per quanto ci sentiamo diversi, alla fine le persone che conosciamo hanno bisogno di...
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break...
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all. given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life. Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right. All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Che bello.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes, there's one more thing.
What?
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
Mischiato. Sì. Mi pare di... Mi piace cosa. Mi è piaciuta davvero tanto. E per me è stata mi fa piacere che hai ritrovato la serenità.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Poi?
Sure, but are you ever done with work on you?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
E fu così che da pullarmene in un altro bar. Guarda, mi è piaciuta anche questa cosa che diceva, ma ti posso anche accompagnare nei viaggi. Ci sta, viaggi. Ma che cosa credi? Mi è piaciuta l'idea. Ci sta. Dare questa che ci accompagna, finalmente un po' di qualcuno ci accompagna, cioè molte volte trovi un personaggio, usciamo qui e ti fai la sua missione e poi logicamente ce l'hai in parte, dici vabbè hai fatto la pool eccetera, però sei tipo ma che esattamente lui si è unito a noi? E Caterin ti dice sì perché sono tuoi amici quindi ti aiutano, ma se tipo gagni un lavoro perché lavoro? Adesso piacerebbe fare quella di Giungino, quella di Nico. Ho voglia di fare quella di Tartaria. Anche quelle di Albedo, Eula, questi non mi... Questo mi ha detto il ragazzo stamattina, oggi pomeriggio che è bestia. Poi c'è anche qui eccetera. Buona sarà interessante. Col cratere che ci ritrova deve essere una novità. Qua c'è Bennett. Noi l'abbiamo fatto la parte 2. Ah, dobbiamo completare tutto. A me piaceva quella di Tom. Ce n'è una divertente. Questo c'è Niguan, c'è Eugene. Mi piacerebbe provare quella di... Diciamo che sarei curioso per Niguan. Però visto che Eugene ci ha aiutato tanto quando eravamo incastrati a livello mondo 3, ma come lei.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
Spero che non sia come... Raggiungi la città degli avventori di Re, spero che non sia come... No, non è che ho niente di strano. Non è che mi danno fastidio con le missioni di casa. Semplicemente non sono abituato. Beh, quella di Gagno mi è piaciuta tantissimo perché è molto queste sono più già non è che le odio, proprio le odio, però non so come dire, sono diciamo sono imbarazzanti da fare. Sono imbarazzanti da fare quando stai anche soprattutto di solito stai messo in mano ma già regista è imbarazzante ogni tanto. Oh no, c'è di nuovo quella. Ah no.
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking and I need this resolved ASAP.
ASAP.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant.
What happened?
Ah, your timing is most optimal. Allow me to introduce Yuning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. She has commissioned the guild to...
Traveler? Ugh, Yoonjin is always talking about you. Please, you've gotta help us find her. Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note.
Grazie per il follow Ratchet. Ciao, tutto a posto. Stiamo passando serata a giocare a Genshin. Abbiamo appena, proprio qualche minuto fa, finito quella di Gagno. Mi è piaciuta tantissimo come missione. Adesso facciamo quella lì di Win. Ok. Ah, lasciate la lettera. Chiunque trovi questa lettera, dopo aver parlato con i miei amici dello spettacolo della Divina Damigella, ho capito che ho ancora molto da imparare. Sono andato al Passo dei Laghi, passo di Ginju, in cerca di ispirazione. Non preoccupatevi, tornerò entro fine. La Divina Damigella non è la missione di Shen.
If our audience doesn't get to see Yoonjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down. I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh?
Adesso non mi ricordo molto, ma questo potete dirmelo anche voi.
That's what I said too, but...
Look, when you're a megastar like Yoonjin, you gotta start taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety.
Sta dicendo con un sorriso, sembra che sta per lanciare una sedia alla telecamera.
Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience?
Io non penso che sia in pericolo, dai.
Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
Oddio, ok. È un po' esagerata.
As you can see, this is what we're up against.
Ok. Ma tutti dicono che sei una robot, ma non sembra tanto robot.
Would you be willing to accept this commission?
Bene, lo faccio per Junior.
Oh, wonderful. Thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and
Sì,
sound.
sembra quelle missioni che metti insieme stuff. Spero di no. Ogni tanto succederà che ci dà qualcosa di tipo Twitter Club che chiede. No, ma senza tutto il rispetto per quelli che ci hanno giocato, ma è proprio così. E dicevo prima, la verità è che di qua sono imbarazzanti per me, quindi stare perché insomma adesso lo vedi che fa super seriano. Cioè ho preferito quella di Giuliano molto meglio. No, quella di Giuliano, no, quella di Gagno. posto. Direi che dovrò... Ah, siamo... Ah, decide dopo dai.
Let me scribe.
Sì, dove mi hai colpito esattamente? Dove?
Animal test 6308.
Non so voi, cosa vi piacciono di più? Queste missioni qua?
Stand clear.
Tipi di
Written in the
ragazzi da
stars.
Segway? O siete più dei ragazzi da...
Eat this. Enhanced animal
Mi
mark.
viene a
Don't break
dire
my
ah,
glasses. Here, absorption test.
cos'è?
Booba, get them.
Beh, personalmente
Shadows of fate.
è molto... Dalo.
Animal test 6308.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Potrei darvi rimpianto.
Out of the frying
Giochi
pan,
preferiti
into the fire.
all'interno su cui posso far capire
Fate is upon you.
Absorption test.
Let's light it up.
ragazzino preferivo i giochi dark. Penso che preferivo i giochi industrial. Infatti Most Wanted è uno dei miei giochi preferiti. Infatti ancora adesso quando gioco un gioco industrial, Halo non dico che è industrial, neanche proprio rose e fiori. Io devo dire, appunto, non ho mai avuto a che fare sinceramente con questo tipo di cose. Sono un po' perso. Get away from me, adesso ci dice. Perché non parlo?
It's you.
Ah.
I do apologize. I didn't see you there.
What? Seriously? You that?
What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later.
That escalated pretty quickly, if you ask me. What the heck?
I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places.
Ho sentito che eri scomparso.
Ah, I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry.
Ma io c'ho una voce.
Oh, but on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major catastrophe.
Cioè, tu stavi lì a pensare così, quello lì te faceva. Pensi. Soprattutto perché sei a livello 40 e lui era al 67.
It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about.
What?
Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation.
La missione di Genshin, fortissimo. Mi piace. Queste continuazioni sono... Mi piacciono quando tu fai una missione, la finisci, poi dopo un po' ti dicono, ti ricordi? Tipo sì.
Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity, and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance.
Pensi che sei soulless?
If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, surely it will take my acting skills to the next level.
Ma scusa, fammi capire una cosa, quindi la missione di Bennett sarà uguale così. Personalmente forse sarò molto contento di fare queste missioni.
That's why I came here.
My plan was to take it slowly.
Che con
Start by
Giugin,
just dipping my
Barbara,
toe in,
diciamo,
as it
vabbè,
were.
dai, non l'ho mai
But
fatto
once I
queste
started,
cose. Però
I just got completely
accettabile,
drawn
ma-
in.
non so.
I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here.
Troppo pericoloso. Qua.
You've defeated an ancient god before. How am I supposed to experience genuine danger if you're here with me? I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you'd explain this to Yunning.
Ok.
I wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip. I suppose only time will tell.
Ok. Per andare a gita degli avventurieri. Abbiamo sbloccato il finale più costo. Beh, certo, è la cosa più giusta da fare. Penso che personalmente sarebbe successa una cosa del genere. E questa qui la lasciava andare, stava lì a fare e arriva il di turno. Quello che c'è una visione, però.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in him. Ah, they've returned.
Yunning, we're back.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience.
Hai bisogno di tipo una settimana di
We're just lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree? While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
You know, Ugh, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please, you tell her.
So, what's your honest opinion?
Sicurezza è la cosa più importante. Ho fatto una giusta osservazione giù. Io credo che la sicurezza sia più importante. Giusto. Beh, insomma, ti devi allenarti, eccetera, ti puoi anche allenare, tra virgolette, nel giardino di casa, capito? Devi andare un'avventura, ma ovviamente, dai, quella lì è stata esagerata perché fa qualche giorno. Qualche giorno vuol dire 2 giorni, anche passo. Diciamo che se parliamo di azioni che se ne frega. Io penso che però la sicurezza è di farci incavolare proprio secco. No,
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Anche se c'è la vita.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the show?
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew, I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troop is finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
All right, I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues. Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me.
Ok.
If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu Tea House.
Devo che finiva la missione. Quindi la fine dell'esibizione. Non siamo andati a vedere l'esibizione. È stata fantastica l'esibizione di scene. Vuoi vedere? A me piacerebbe. Mi è piaciuta tantissimo. Ma del giorno dopo. Eventually. Il next. Così che non... Le cose stranissime che abbiamo dato il nostro team ragazzi, andiamo a salvare altri ragazzi. No, ma che dici? Questo guarda. Dai, non lo faccio apposta, nel senso che non è forte, anche se non lo faccio apposta. Non si giura perché a me non piace giurare, però non lo faccio apposta. Vabbè. Periodo? No, wait, what? No, aspetta. Ah, ok, stavo dicendo che la serie non l'avevo ancora caricato. Aspetta, aspetta che scala non te lo metto ancora, aspetta che...
Hmm? What are you up to? Did you just arrive after the show was over? Ugh, sorry, friend, but if you missed Yoonjin's show, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life.
Se me l'ha detto il gioco.
Oh, voice of an angel, delicate as a murmuring stream. The moment Yoonjin got on the stage, it took me right back. Oh, the resemblance was... what a captivating performance.
Non ancora capito se... Wow, si aspetta.
Just wonderful. Oh no, I'm late for my meeting.
Vai. Ancora capito se lui si è sparato. Oppure ha aspettato
That
tutta
was
la...
wonderful.
Oppure ha aspettato tutta la sua vita che tornasse. Sì, perché
How strange.
Sì.
How very strange. I don't usually feel anything when listening to Liu Su's stories. But once Yunjin started singing, I was completely spellbound. Wait, Master? Master! Where have you gone, Master?
One to tick off the bucket list.
That was
E non ancora mi piacerebbe capire se è sposato o no, secondo me non si è mai sposato. Aspettavo che tornava nonna Rozzin, ma non è mai tornato. E tutti dicevano, nonna Rozzin è brava, ma secondo me è una pezzetta, dai. Se lo sapeva anche lei, poteva rimanere con lui. Della serie, giusto.
Liyue Opera is really something, but Liyue Opera performed by Miss Yun, now that's something else! Thrilling performance! I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the past, but the songs still sound fresh and new every single time.
Need some
It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform. Once again, Yun Jin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Invece che all'inizio ho detto, stavo pensando di organizzare contro lo... E ho pensato, sei stata con me fino a livello 40.
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you.
Le avventure, già saluto.
I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense, you're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name Yun Jin?
Nani?
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yun Jin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business. As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinyu kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I booked a table at the Lioli Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it.
It's too much for me, but...
I'm very grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule. Wait a second, you're... Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yoon.
Huh. They took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't? Haha, I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off. Thanks for coming to my rescue. Again. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Moutsai is in awe of you. I feel a little sorry for Xinyu Kiosk and Liuli Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste.
Puoi decidere. Pensa c'è.
I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late. But it's fine. I have a better place we can go. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
Non ho neanche visto passare. Tutta bloccata, signora.
Miss Yoon? Oh wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Una foto, per favore.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you
Miss Yoon, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
Ormai ha aggiunto un'esibizione di danza cassetta nella scena principale.
Hmm? You noticed that?
Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
Animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful like a crane.
Oh, sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Oh, well...
yeah, we're from the Steambird. I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief. And this young lady is Shuryun, one of my journalists.
Beh, oggi sono già i giornalisti, non me la sarei mai aspettato. Adesso
We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird. Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yoon is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her! Talk to her!
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be, and I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
approfittane ora, prova quando uno di correre rischi che consultiamo prima la tua gente ricorderà l'intervento. Perché non si incavola però pure anche.
But what about our plans?
Anche a me interessa conoscere la storia.
Really? Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
Anche a me mi interessa, mi è piaciuta la missione di...
Great! Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Ma non molto d'accordo.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So, wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Appassionato section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
Io amiche.
Ah, sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm so honored.
Capito meno della metà di no,
Shuryun, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about,
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft.
poco l'arancia dalla fine.
But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say.
Cosa vuoi sapere?
A lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, what does Yunjin do when she's off stage?
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you. What kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy. That whole side of things. A day in the life.
Ah, quindi sei più in generale di gossip.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense! Of course it is! Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Oh. It's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up. So, I saw Gentry Maotsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows, too? So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
Ugh, I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boyi, maybe you should take a look too.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Giornalista se ne
Oh. I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for me. But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic Exit, Yunjin storms out of interview," and "Miss La-di-da opera star is too good for our questions." Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
Ho visto tante persone nei pubblico che venivano. Molti dicono durante la tua esibizione come tante persone nel pubblico. Molti dicono non te l'ho fatto. Come bene, perché molti dicono hanno trovato l'esibizione, ma non so se è la parola giusta. Però abbiamo visto. No.
Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd. I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me?
Okay.
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
Vabbè. Ragazzi. Poco c'è.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yoon?
Keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out. What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
No. Sì, vabbè, questi sono lontani. Sì, ma uffa. Che mi vedeva. Che cacchio, curioso. Uffo.
Did you find anything out?
Uffo.
I see. Well, don't worry. It's okay. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer.
Ero curioso anche io.
She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
Spero che fosse la tua.
Yoonjin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me?
Ha detto due mani. Cosa ha detto?
These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal? Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
Io volevo solo sapere per curiosità. Oh. Vai. E vai a cane. A me sarebbe piaciuto capire che cavolo è lunghissimo. Sarei curioso di fare la parte adesso che non accettiamo un'intervista. Chissà quello. Noi abbiamo fatto la partita, però riusciti a arrivare alla fine, altrimenti qua c'è l'altra parte.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Ah già che puoi riprendere, io pensavo, no, devo rifarmi tutta la missione. Ascolta bene. Sta missione. Simpatico. Però devi proprio partire da qua.
Can you
Ah,
put a
questa è la
few more
parte-
adventurers on the case or something?
Please have faith in him.
Scusate,
Yuning,
scusate.
we're back.
Eugene!
No, I'm...
Look, you have to take better care. We're just lucky we had...
Well, I would say the best way while I'm off stage...
You know, you...
So?
Tu rispendi. Hai fatto una giusta osservazione.
I'm glad you agree. Right, then let's get preparing.
Hey, Traveler! Get over here! You've only just managed to bring Yunjin back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? What's the big idea? The next show is just days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line. Well, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible, but at least try and keep her distracted. Please, just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill-seeking.
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going to...
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, Come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me?
Vuoi imparare a recitare, dove?
You want to become an actor?
You do? Oh, yes, of course he does. He was just telling me that he's interested in exploring his dramatic side and, would like you to give him some coaching. Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Please, this is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it? You certainly talk about it enough. And look, now he's here, ready and willing.
Okay, I get it. You can stop now. Whew. I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. But the issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders that do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. Informally, one friend to another, there's no need to call me master.
Niente questo. Insegna.
What? Don't you think that's a bit old-fashioned? Let's work on that later. Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name. Let's meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea at Feiyun Slope. I'll do my best to prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
Alle 6 sto giro. Domani dice attendi la mattina seguente. Immagino che se la incontri proprio alle 6. Però è facile. Poi devo andarmene a dormire anche, però è interessante. E visto che domani sì, devo andare a lavorare, ma no, non vado di mattina. Aspetto di vedere Chamberlain possessivamente, non per la missione ma come cameo.
Good. You're right on time. Punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world.
Ah, vedi che funziona.
Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day.
Cominciamo.
Well, first I'd like you to answer me one question. How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through?
What the heck? No. A me sembrano 5, la verità. Sì. Ground.
Huh? Yes, that's right. I'm amazed. Are you this good at everything?
Davvero? Avevo paura di sbagliare. Allora, però mi sembrano 5. Non mi sembrano 6.
Anyway, the point of this question was to test your powers of observation. Eyes are the medium for the transfer of emotion. You must train your eyes to be bright, active, and strong. Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also cultivate attentiveness. Indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice.
Mi devo allenare la voce.
All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in opera singing and posture is not an overnight process. Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept of performance. Of course. I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Teyvat, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with something simple. How would you perform yourself? Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. What can you see? What did you feel? Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and the atmosphere of peril from that day. Take a deep breath. Now, gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in.
Lo spirito di squadra dato da combattere a fianco, la rabbia che ho fatto cercando di respingere i fatti e la paura di venire sopraffatto. La rabbia.
Good, good. So that's how you felt. Next, I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time.
Sconfiggere la divinità nemica infatti. Leggere vivere per sconfiggere la divinità nemica infatti.
Good, yes. Use that. Okay, good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to let it all out. All at once. Go!
Comincia tipo pausa. Let it go! Let it... La la la! Che parte? Run away, run away! La 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 la!
Stop.
Dimentichi perché?
Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion, no soul. Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene justice at all.
Beh, devo cominciare a fare.
I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach on a calm day.
Posso permettermi, siamo sulla spiaggia.
Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character, you also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can. Now, I appreciate that you did actually experience this particular scene for yourself, but maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices.
Beh, è una situazione di vita di morte. È un'esperienza piuttosto particolare.
if we were looking for an environment to help evoke the emotions you felt at the time, I suppose we could try again. A little farther afield, at Guyun Stone Forest.
C'è bisogno.
Oh? Too far away? Don't worry, I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyun Stone Forest, we'd still have trouble recreating the state of the sea that day. Let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor.
Non è troppo lontano.
If you've got no objections, let's head off.
Bene. Aveva un pontiname. Mi veniva da dire tutto policy. Flow. Forza, accumula quello che hai provato in quella giornata, l'ambientazione, la gente in pericolo e prova a
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Oppure parte I wanna that way. Ma che
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that.
Scusa Giulia, ti stai immaginando la canzone con i cowboy che urla forza esprimi avete presente come canzone dei me che non è neanche brutta come canzone, io l'ho ascoltata senza me, mi piace tanto e lì a parlare tra le nuvole.
I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind, but what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more familiar with. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death, but you yourself have never experienced this kind of tragic loss before. Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario that evokes a similar sense of grief and pain for you, such as you bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it and find it filled with cabbages and radishes. Ah, now you're catching on. Action scenes work the same way. Perhaps the experience of facing an ancient god is a challenge to recreate. But if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you just need to let go, and your subconscious will guide you through. Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with monsters nearby. They're coming. Just do what you'd normally do in this situation. Stand clear.
I'm going in. Nice and spicy.
Off we go.
Take cover.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get out of here! Out of the way! Huh! Get out of here! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Yeah!
Huh? Nice and spicy.
Decided by destiny.
Absorption test.
Delve into destiny. Let's light it up.
Animal test 6308.
I'm going in.
Booba, get them. Stand clear.
Let me scry.
Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test 6308. Eat this! Stand clear. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Shadows of fate. Written in the stars.
Oh, that was wonderful. Such deft and fluid movements.
Ah, hai trovato la Shangling come concorrente.
Just like a real adventurer.
In realtà sono vero.
Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind.
Lui sistema di spaventazzi.
Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those Fatui who brandish the sacrificial knives. Now, let us reenact the battle on the Jade Chamber. It's okay if you can't recall the events clearly. You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with. And... attack! The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
I studi di spaventazzi rossi.
I can't fault your movements in terms of technique. But Fatui are larger than most monsters. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low. And you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle.
Stai dicendo che Shangling è una tappa?
Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task. Still, this was only your first time trying this method, and all things considered, I think you've done quite well. But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better. Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions, and rehearse it thoroughly. You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out.
Così ho capito bene.
Well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self. Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move. It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a try, I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario? The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong Ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you. What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds. Yes, I think that sums it up. There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind, come and find me.
Non fa così oggi. Grazie. Vabbè. Ma qui non c'era. Chiamano bestie meccaniche.
Well, have you finished rehearsing? No need to rush. Take your time. I shall guide you with my voice.
人道是万千兵，南国一人管，风刀剑，家身也担闲。金蝉不计入地震，秋月兰桃在纠缠。群魔神出去的帅，一剑将他锋一战，三尺青双丧的淡定了风波暴。平安。
Ma come faccio? Questo personaggio a livello bassissimo? No, non so fare. Ma c'è il personaggio a livello basso. Non che posso farci male.
Well, have you finished rehearsing? No need to rush. Take your... I shall guide you with my voice.
人道是万千兵，南国一人管，风刀剑，家身也担闲。金蝉不计入地震，秋月兰桃在纠缠。群魔神出去的帅，一剑将他锋一战，三尺青双丧的淡定了风波暴。平安。
Battista per prendere un nico. Oh, ci ho fatto. Oh, fammelo.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time.
No, è che ho avuto fortuna perché il mio personaggio è a livello 21.
My hard work coaching you has finally paid off.
C'è un agganio che vuoi entrare?
This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners.
Guardando beh, sto giro vi direi che invece non.
Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song.
Incredible.
I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer.
You are serious.
Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put your heart into it. It's been written on your face this whole time. Just try and keep her occupied until the next show.
So di essere bravo a dissimulare.
Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it?
Mi ha detto io no.
Still, this is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it about the beauty of the performing arts.
Come è stato io?
The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive, the voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage for generation after generation.
Diciamo che l'opera è una cosa che non sono mai riuscito a entrare dentro. Preferisco.
I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue opera too. Yes, as well as coaching you today, I have also been closely observing every move you make. Do you remember the basics of the final method?
Fare riferimento a personaggi esistenti nell'opera. Imitare persone sì.
Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, and the divine damsel in the play? With you as a reference in mind, I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character.
Che il tuo primo metodo è stato quello di gettarmi. Studiarmi ti aiuta.
Because as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance more polished and appealing. Whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve my performance, I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me. And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting class.
Non mi verrà consegnata il diploma.
Graduation ceremony? I'm afraid that's still a long way in the future. For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the Divine Damsel. But one day, I hope to write an opera all about you. When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage and give me some constructive criticism. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. But I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way. Here we go again. So old-fashioned. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you a lot of instruction along the way. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something you can call me. Ah, I've got it. You can call me mentor. What do you think?
Class Medit, tu si incazza delle robe. Fai più facile, cioè non potrei dirti insieme.
Oh, I don't like the rain.
Sembra contento. Va bene, adesso molla, domani continuiamo. Vabbè, un giorno. Oh. Arrivano i guai.
Nice and spicy.
Sinceramente se lo sapevo che era combo di Seccaus. Non mi avevo immaginato. E quella
The rain
hai
has stopped.
distrutto
Come with me,
pure
let's pick some
le guardie
matsutake.
nemiche. Ma che cacchio combinato? Facciamo questo per me. Ancora. Oh, mamma mia. Quando fa così.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Non so se è la tastiera. Ah, no. Grazie per essere stato con me. Un saluto da sempre.